Now it's time for Story of the Week. It's time to continue my interview with an Egyptian diver who has beaten the Middle Eastern diving records. I'm happy to have with me Mr. Wael Omar. Saying that the maximum ascending amount of meters are 18
meters per minute. Yes.
Yes. And then you have to halt till your body adapts and then you go again and so on.
Okay, that's for the normal dive, but if you are going for this kind of dive which is trimix is something different because it's different tables of dive. Yeah. For example, if you are going to for like regulation air which you are going for example for 90 meter depth, that you have a bottom time you can spend in this bottom or in this depth, which is like for example 9 minutes. You can spend more than 9 minutes, but if you spend more than 9 minutes, you must have to make some kind of different stop between 1 minute to 5 minutes or between 5 minutes to 10 minutes. That's which is called decompression segments, which you are calling as diver deco stop. Then if you are going for this kind of type of dive which is trimix, is something different. Like for example, I have my computer show me when we did the plan in the computer. Show, for example, when I go up to the 30 meter to the surface, I will spend almost like 14 hours. In this kind of depth, which is like shallow water.
You train people how to be environment friendly, how to watch the marine life but still not hurt it, harm it, or be harmed by some of its vicious elements.
Okay, that's a very good question because when most of the real misunderstanding this kind of sports. A lot of people which are going to under the water just like would like to feed the fish and all this kind of stuff. We are against that. We are not accepting this kind of statement. So in the beginning, you must have to take the people, show them the videos, show them the scales and all this kind of stuff in the shallow water, which is like 1 meter depth, and show what's legal and what's not illegal, what's allowed and what's not allowed. When we start talking about the diving, we must have to make some scales and some bracks. The student makes the bracks, and we not allowed one of the students go to the water with some piece of bread or some kind of stuff because this will be hitting the fish. That will be against the marine life.
Yes. Now, when you're going to dive, are you going to film this dive? Are you going to have a camera with you?
Actually, that we didn't decide about that. Since beginning till 150 meters, we'll have the camera, but after that, we have no camera to be under this kind of pressure or this kind of stuff. But when we get up back to 140 meters, we'll have the cameras and all this kind of stuff.
Now, actually, I'm very curious. You're saying that you'll be having around 9 tanks on you?
No, just five and 4 in the back side.
4 and 1 in the front?
No, 4 in the back side and 5 in the front.
So that's 9.
That's 9 tanks.
Yeah.
Yes, that's
so actually, wouldn't that be heavy, or is the sense of weight different in the water?
No, in the water is not any weight. It's not heavy in the water. But in the surface, of course, is heavy. And there is when I start with my stuff and all this kind of like the suit and all this BCE and all this kind of stuff, I have my sensor to help me to wear all this kind of stuff. And when I jump in the water, I don't feel it. Then I will be going by the rope and going up by the rope. And when I go to 30 meters, I will start by the stairs.
Actually, you're not gonna. It's not gonna be dangerous. All these tanks around you, like in
No,
your back.
it's not dangerous. And actually, yes, I have training about that with the heavy stuff and all this kind of stuff. Like for example, there is some people which will give you the food and will eat under the water and drink water. Because this kind of time, this kind of depths, you need some water, you need to eat something like a special food.
So now that's another question I'd like to ask you. Now you're saying that you can eat.
Yes.
Actually, now you have the oxygen.
It's not oxygen.
Or not the oxygen, the mix
the gas.
or the gas in your, and the mouthpiece is the air so that you can inhale the gas.
Yes.
All right. Now, if you're gonna take it out, how can you eat? The water will enter your mouth.
Then I'll do something. This since the beginning. That's you start for the diving. That's one of the skills how you can clean your mask, like clean your mask, clean the regulators, all kind of stuff. So that's one of the skills of the open water courses. So when I'm going under the water and I start eating this kind of special food, that's all for the baby food. Always like something special. And I'll start doing the mouth, then I will do in the mouth, then I'll start sucking, then I'll do the regulator back in the mouth, into my mouth, then I'll be inhale the air. That means the cleaning the water from my mouth is coming like for the bubbles from the regulators. Then I'll start eating. It's the same as the drinking the water.
Yeah, okay, so actually you get trained and it's easy,
Yes.
you can do it.
Now you do it.
Oh, that's amazing. Now I'd like to ask you about the marine life there. Yeah, I know that you're going through the record, but just out of curiosity, if you're diving at such a depth, would there be marine life? Would you have time to explore or not? Would you tell us more about that?
Okay, if I'm going for this kind of depths, I have no time because I don't know where I'm going. I'm just going for this depths to beat the record. So I have no time to look around or all this kind of stuff. I just want to go and take the scientific genus or the record I beat, then I will be going up. It's something different than if you are going for the fun dive. If you are going for the fun dive, you can go for like have a look on the corals. You are going for fun dive, corals, fish, all this kind of stuff. But when you are going for this kind of depths, it's not any marine life.
So down there, actually, it's quite dark and there is no marine life. So
No marine life.
Never go there for fun.
No, actually, I would like to tell you, don't believe the movie which you are so like sharks and this kind of stuff. We don't find this kind of stuff. There's no any marine life.
Dangers might you face or might face a diver when they are doing such deep dives?
Actually, you have something which is a problem with the gas. Like for example, decompression sickness. Like for example, you start like have a feeling of like ants in your fingers, all this kind of stuff. That's the beginning of the nitrogen necrosis. That's which is the dangers of this kind of dives. Then you stop and thinking, what is effect? Is affect your mind, affect your body, all this kind of stuff. If you start like affecting your mind, you start to have to stop your dive and go on up again. You cannot continue even 1 cm.
Well, that's dangerous. Well, would you be accompanied by a medical team or a type of rescue staff?
I have a full team in the boat. I have, as I told you, I have American doctor and South African doctor as a medical team, which is like decompression, like a chamber doctor.
Yeah, but you're saying in the boat, but you'll be down 375. Would they be able to get you if anything happens?
No.
So then, what's plan B?
There is no a plan B in this kind of dive. Is not any plan B. The plan A is the plan B is the plan C. When you are start doing right now, we are studying each type of CM in the water. Do as a step by step the effect of the gas, the effect of the depths, all this kind of stuff. So as I told you since the beginning, and I told everybody, to my doctors, to my responsibility, if something's happened, even in 100 meters, I will be going up. I am not going to kill myself.
Egyptian diver Mr. Wael Omar, thank you very much for this
Thanks to you, and thank you a lot.
Our series, the artifacts dedicated to the afterlife of the Muslim. To my left-hand side, this is a showcase dedicated to the servants. The servant statues here actually, they date to the old kingdom style. They are painted and colored limestone statues. They were found in a variety of tombs between Giza and Saqqara. These are two major cemeteries of the old kingdom. And in the tombs of the Muslim wanted to be served. So he drew on the wall everything he wished to have in his afterlife, and he placed statues of himself, his family, and his servants. The unique thing about the servant statues is that because here it's dedicated to the servants who serve the deceased, so now they could do more free movement. So you can see a more free style in art. Also, the artist is not afraid that the statue will break, because if the statue breaks, it means that it will come to life. So usually in a movement statue, they make it a block to make sure that it's solid. But here in the servant statues, they freed the space, they freed between the arms and the legs and the feet. And you can see them doing a variety of activities like crushing grain, sifting. For example, this guy here is baking bread and he's waiting for the bread to flourish. We have a lady and she's making beer, and beer was a common drink in ancient Egypt, and it was made out of barley and oil. And we can see here that when it comes to servants, this could be a